Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I want to talk about some exciting announcements from Microsoft Ignite 2025 with speech services. A lot of really cool things were announced, and I want to just make sure that I go over them with you to give you kind of a quick understanding of what exactly they are. So first, the speech team did put out a blog. This is the blog right here. I would very much encourage you to go read it because it'll not only give you a good understanding of what was announced, but also it'll give you links to check out some of this stuff as well, right? So what's new in Azure Speech? So the first thing is Voice Live API is GA, right? It actually went GA October 10th, but there are even more features that have been added to Voice Live API at this point. So Voice Live API, if you're not familiar with it, it's a unified single API for real-time speech-to-speech conversations. And there's a ton of features that were already part of it. They have broad locale coverage, so you can support over 140 locales for speech to text with Azure Speech, and over 600 standard voices across 150 plus locales for text to speech. And then you have customizable input and output, so you can use phrase lists for lightweight, just-in-time customization, and you can use custom voice to create a brand voice if you'd like that. Also, side note, I did a whole video on this on Voice Live API, so please go check that out. And then there's flexible generative AI model options, so you can choose from multiple models. There's advanced conversational features, so there's noise suppression, echo cancellation, robust interruption detection, and also advanced end-of-turn detection. You can also use avatars with this. You can use the Azure library avatars, or you can do a custom avatar, and then it also has function calling, so you can enable external actions as well. So that being said, some of the things that are the latest updates is that you can choose now from 10 plus natively integrated foundation Gen AI models, which includes the latest GPT Real-Time, GPT Real-Time Mini, and they also announced bring your own model deployed from Microsoft Foundry. So that's a big thing. Also, I mentioned that you can add speech input across 140 locales, hundreds of natural and multilingual voices, and they just announced some new HD voices that sound even more natural that you can use as well. And then there's Azure Semantic Voice Activity Detection, so you can help detect user speech activities for just a more natural conversation, and then also customized speech input, so you can have custom neural voice, and you can create brand identity for your agents. But yeah, so this is actually a highly popular service. A bunch of people are checking this out, using it, testing it, and there's just a couple of customer examples here: eClinicalWorks, Capgemini, and AstraTech. So whenever you get a chance, definitely read through this blog and learn more about how customers are actually using this. Okay. So the next thing is Live Interpreter. So Live Interpreter went generally available. So if you're not familiar with that, basically what it does is it allows you to have a conversation with somebody in a meeting, for example, and you can both speak your own language, but then when you speak back to the person, you're speaking their language with your own persona, because it uses personal voice. So it creates a version of your voice speaking the target language of your listener, if that makes sense. So some good things about this is that it's ultra low latency, near human parity. It has automated and continuous language detection in 76 input languages, and the output languages are supported as well, that are English, German, Spanish, French, Italian, Japanese, Korean, Portuguese, and Chinese simplified, and that's just the beginning. They plan to support more output languages coming in future releases. And then, of course, I talked about personal voice that preserves the tone and the style of the original speaker's voice, so it makes it feel like the person is natural and authentic and actually speaking to you in your language. So yeah, check this out for sure. Also, you could probably read, I think I did, yes, so there is a blog here that you can read that tells you all about it. So and I'll put all these links in a comment. I'll put it in the first comment so you guys can check this out and read more about this as well. Okay. So another really cool thing that they just released is LLM Speech. So LLM Speech is basically, it's a new API, and it's powered by large language models. So it allows you to have advanced audio file transcription and translation. So they listed some of the key capabilities, which include accurate transcription and translation with good contextual understanding, multilingual, prompt tuning on output text, rich add-ons like speaker diarization, word timing, multi-channels, and then ultra fast inference. So this is like a really great addition to their already really strong speech to text stack. So definitely check this out. There's also a video here that you can watch in the blog. I'll just leave it here for now because I want you guys to go check out the blog, but watch the video. It'll show you exactly how it works. There's also documentation on it that you can read as well, and I'll actually put that link in that first comment as well. So yeah, so definitely check that out. This is a game changer. Super cool. Okay. So another really super cool thing is photo avatar. So, Microsoft already had video avatar, and now they have photo avatar. And some of you may have been, up to date on Microsoft's research FOSSA 1, and that's what this is built off of. So you can actually create a whole avatar off of just a photo now, which is mind-blowing, right? So definitely check this out. So we're offering 30 new standard photo avatars out of the box. You can go use them right now, but we're also offering custom photo avatar where you can create an avatar with a picture, right? The one thing I will say is this is limited access if you do custom photo avatar, so you do have to submit an application to gain access to the service, and make sure you have consent from the person, of course. But yeah, and if you go into Foundry, the other thing too, Foundry is new. So like definitely when you go into Foundry, make sure you click New Foundry so you can check out how the new Foundry looks, get used to it. Pretty cool. But yeah, so that being said, this is text-to-speech avatar in the new Foundry, and I wanted to show you. So we have our library avatars that we've had for quite some time, but if you click on more avatars, you can see down at the bottom we have some new photo avatars. So you can see that there's a mix from like very human-like or maybe like cartoonish looking ones, and yeah, so these are really cool, a bunch of different options. This one's my favorite right here. Her name is Zoe. So you can go in here and you can click in and you can save. It'll pull up the avatar, and it's just the same process as you've done before. So I can say, hello, my name is Zoe. How are you today? And then you can go ahead and generate that. Make sure you pick your voice. I think I'm using Ava Multilingual, but there are tons of voices to choose from, right? You can choose from a bunch of different voices. So then you go ahead and generate it. Okay, there we go. And then let's just play it.
Hello, my name is Zoe. How are you today?
So very cool, right? So that is, go check those out for sure. Check out these photo avatars, very cool. Okay, yeah, and so, the other thing is, there's some major enhancements in the developer experience as well. I just mentioned the Foundry portal. You can go check that out. It's more easily, it makes it more easy to, deploy Azure Speech APIs in the model catalog, speech to text, text to speech, avatar, voice live. So you can actually roll it out much easier and be able to integrate into your applications much smoother. So yeah, so this is just a quick wrap up of kind of what was announced for Azure Speech during Ignite. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them in the comments and I will get to them ASAP. Yeah, and make sure, I'm going to put homework for you in the first comment. Make sure you read all that stuff, very important. And yeah, so that's it. So if you enjoy the videos I put out, please like and subscribe to my channel, and let me know too, like what videos would you like to see, and I'll work on getting those done. Okay, thanks so much.